If Winds and Waves introduced new regional forms for Pokemon, what would they look like, and more importantly, which Pokemon would get them? So a while ago, I asked you guys for your ideas. Starting off with Lapras. This Pokemon is loved by a lot of people, and if it is in the Gen 10 Pokedex, I would likely expect this Pokemon to get a regional form. After all, the environment, as it is shown in the trailer, would be fitting for this Pokemon. And despite how popular Lapras is with the Pokemon community, I'm shocked it only got one cool form, that being its Gigantamax form. There were tons of missed opportunities with this Pokemon. Anyway, here's the design I came up with. I wanted to design a Lapras fit for a rough sea, but I think I accidentally designed a Mega Lapras instead. Comment below what you think the typing should be. Next up is a regional variant for Spearow and Fearow. The requester did specify that they wanted them to be a poison and flying type, and while I am uncertain if they'll get a regional form, I do think it would be likely that we will get some regional forms for some of the bird Pokemon. Honestly, I'm kind of uncertain about all of these, because at the end of the day, I don't work for Game Freak. All things aside, I still think this design turned out really good. However, looking back on the design, it does look a lot like a rip-off Pheasantipity. And speaking of bird Pokemon, I do think it would be really cool if Braviary and Rufflet got a regional form. And while none of my viewers requested this Pokemon, I thought it would really be cool to design a form for it. Braviary is a really cool Pokemon and has been around for a while, sort of. So that does kind of increase its odds of it getting a regional form. But then again, who am I to decide? I decided to make it based off the Harp Eagle, and honestly, I'm not too disappointed with the results. I decided to give it silvery colors and an accent of purple and magenta, mainly because I wanted this Braviary to either be Flying Dark or Flying Psychic. The next Pokemon on the list is Hoppip, and its evolutions. And I think it would be really likely that the Flying Dandelion Cat does get a regional form. In the trailer, we are shown forests and some grassy fields, which is perfect for a new Hoppip form. When it came to designing a regional form for Hoppip and its Evos, I decided I wanted it to be based off of a Bromeliad, which, if you don't know, is a really, really beautiful flower. Each stage in the Hoppip evolution line shows the growth of the plant. Moving on to another cool Pokemon, there's Rotom. And I really like this idea a lot. I've designed stuff for Rotom before, but this time I wanted to do something different. And I know we did just get DJ Rotom in Pokopia, but honestly, who plays that game? With Winds and Waves being the known title, I wanted its forms to be based off of, well, winds and waves. Let me explain. The new regional variant Rotom can transform into 4 different items. Or, well, thingies. Appliances, I don't know what it's called. Introducing Wind Radar Rotom, Wave Radar Rotom, Fishing Rod Rotom, and Kite Rotom. For our next regional form, we have Morlul and Shiinotic. At least, I think that's how you pronounce their names. Personally, I think it would be really cool for these Pokemon to get regional forms, especially with the forests that were shown in the trailer. Then again, I don't work for Game Freak, so it might not happen. The design that I came up with involved redesigning their mushrooms to look like they have hair. Kinda like Toadette from Mario. Not really sure how I feel about this one. Moving on to the final regional form, and it's going to be Weedle and its evolutions. Beedrill is often portrayed as this angry wasp thing, but in the regional form, I wanted them to be all based off of the blue Carpenter Bee. I changed their appearances to make them look more friendly, and yeah. I really liked how this one turned out. Congrats on making it to the end of the video. If you want more Pokemon design videos, check out my channel.